So let me tell you about this yummy cereal, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Jasmine likes it in a bowl of milk. I like to eat it just by itself. But I'm a cookie girl, so you know I had to make it into a cookie. And I'm going to show you exactly how I'm going to do it. Coming up next. And welcome to Turtles Tasty Treats, where we make baking from scratch easy. Today, I'm really excited to share with you my Cinnamon Toast Crunch cookie recipe. With a few ingredients and lots of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, you too will be able to make this tasty treat. The ingredients that you will need are 1 cup of unsalted butter, 1 cup of granulated sugar, 1/2 cup of light brown sugar, 1 egg and 1 egg yolk, 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt, 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of roughly chopped Cinnamon Toast Crunch. To top our cookies, you will need 8 ounces of melted white chocolate and 1 cup of finely chopped Cinnamon Toast Crunch. To mix up my ingredients, I'll be using my KitchenAid stand mixer fixed with my paddle attachment, a large bowl, a whisk, and a spatula. And now I'm going to go ahead and set my oven to 375 degrees. We're going to start by adding our butter to our bowl. Now we're going to add in our sugar to our butter, and we're going to cream the two together. Let's mix it up. Next, we're going to add our light brown sugar to our bowl. And we're going to mix it up. Taking my spatula, I'm going to go ahead and scrape down the sides of the bowl. I'm also going to get the bottom of the bowl too. This way, I will make sure that all of my ingredients is well incorporated. And let's mix it up. Now we're ready to add our eggs to our cookie dough. We're going to take an egg, and I like to crack it in a separate bowl. That way, if a bad egg falls in, or a shell, it falls into the bowl and not our cookie dough. And let's mix it up. Now we're ready to add our egg yolk into our bowl. So what we're going to do, crack open our egg, let the egg white fall down into our bowl, and move our egg yolk back and forth in the egg shell. Now that we have just our egg yolk, we're going to add it into a separate bowl and then add it to our cookie dough. And now we're going to go ahead and mix it up. Let's add in our vanilla extract. And mix it up. Now it's time to mix up the dry ingredients. The salt, baking soda, baking powder, and cinnamon will now be added to our flour. Taking a whisk, I'm now going to mix it up. Taking our flour, we're going to go ahead and add it to our cookie dough, a little at a time, and mixing it in between each time we add the flour. Let's mix it up. Now we're ready to scrape down the sides of our bowl to make sure everything is fully incorporated one last time. And let's mix it up. Now it's time to remove the cookie dough off of our paddle. Now it's time to fold in our Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Taking my ice cream scoop, I'm going to go ahead and scoop out my cookie dough and place it on my parchment-lined baking sheet about 2 inches apart. Now that all of the cookie dough is on my parchment-lined baking sheet, I'm going to take my thumb and I'm going to place it on top of each cookie ball. This way, when my cookies bake in the oven, they will rise but still be flat. In order for my cookies not to spread in the oven while they bake, I will need to chill my cookie dough for 30 minutes in the refrigerator. Now that our cookie dough has chilled in the refrigerator, it's time to bake them in the oven for 9 minutes. Are out of the oven, we're going to immediately add Cinnamon Toast Crunch to the top of them. Now that I added the Cinnamon Toast Crunch to the top of my cookies, I'm going to let them cool on my baking tray for 5 minutes. Now that our Cinnamon Toast Crunch has been added to the top and our cookies have cooled down for 5 minutes, it's time to move them to our cooling rack where they'll cool down completely. I went ahead and melted my white chocolate, and now it's ready to be added to the top of my cookies. And now I'm going to sprinkle just a little bit more of my Cinnamon Toast Crunch on top. And now it's time to taste our tasty treat. It's so yummy, it's so yummy, it's so good, it's so delicious. I'll see you in the next one, and subscribe for more.